thinking about her.
It's been burning up inside for months.
Liz really likes him, but not as anything more than friends kind of thing.
I just sort of like realised, like, you know, I've been looking for someone for a long while, and it's been right underneath my nose. I sort of like realised that I really do like it.
I think probably the main thing about being in this house has taught me is blokes aren't actually as sweet as they seem, first off.
Mark just does my head in, big time. Like, he just...
It's obvious me and Becky that, you know, we haven't got on majorly, two different types of people, and, you know, I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't say any different.
Somebody needs to take him down a peg or two, because he's not all that at all.
After 4 months of living together, things in the house have become very complicated. Despite all of this, our 4 housemates have planned a trip to Ibiza, with the hope that a few days away from Cardiff will be good for everyone. Oblivious to James's feelings for her, Liz is becoming increasingly frustrated with being the focus of a television programme.
It's made me realise that there are traits within myself that I don't really like and that I have to deal with, and it's just sometimes really hard.
James is falling in love with Liz. Liz still has feelings for Mark. Mark can't stand Becky. And with Becky, the feeling is mutual. With Mark visiting his friends back home, James uses the opportunity to get closer to Liz.
So like playing on my mind a lot now, but it's like it's burning up his like, to a point where I'm just not thinking about really anyone else, and it's really so like. But like now I feel like me it's dark. I mean, mixing me words. I'm shit.
What's the puddle, guys? Yeah, I saw him pass out in the toilet.
His mum must be so proud.
I met a couple of my mates and I had some fun, and Becky had some fun. I don't know where she is, but she was speaking to some guy, and then I don't know where she is actually.
There she is.
His name's Danny. He's 21. Oh, he's so sexy. Did you snog him? Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, you go, girl. That's where you went from it.
It's just a bit of an ego boost, isn't it? Doesn't mean nothing. At the end of the day, he's too young for me anyway. I don't go for young boys.
Like, since I've been here, I've made a complete idiot out of myself. I'm having a midlife crisis and I'm only 25.
I don't know how long I can carry on doing this.
Our house smells of rats.
And that there's so much more out there, and that like I want to travel, and I just want to do everything.
Has anyone else
I have not, no. I've seen a rat before.
These used to go out with one.
But it's like I've been thinking about it for a lot. I know we've been like coming like I don't know a bit. So I don't know where we're close now, but like as friends and stuff like that. But I sort of like realised then that it's like for me anyway. It's like I sort of like realised, like, you know, I've been looking for someone for a long while, and it's been right underneath my nose.
Although Mark remains James's biggest threat for Liz's affections, they still remain close friends, which is more than can be said for Mark and Becky.
He's just arrogant, to be honest. He's just so arrogant. I've heard him having like conversations with James, like advising him how to treat women, and it's just like I've never heard so much crap in all my life. He thinks he's better than everybody else. Like he thinks he's above me, and when someone's like that with me, then I just think.
2 weeks into her new job, and with her barmaid days well and truly behind her, Liz is hoping for a long and successful career in the arts.
It's good because it's really varied. Like feasibility studies, market appraisals, quantitative research, that sort of thing. We're doing quite a lot of work for National Theatre as well, and sort of big organisations in London and in Wales. But we do like smaller things as well, so it's kind of varied really. But there's a lot of sitting down involved, you know, as you would in an office job.
With the chaos of the house and the constant late nights, Mark is finding the early mornings increasingly difficult.
Well, I said I'd be in for 12-ish.
James, on the other hand, has problems of his own.
I've been like worrying lately, especially like we're going away to Ibiza and that, like money. I had like before I went to Tenby, it was like a bit of like a big thing on my mind. Like I'm missing out on payments on rent and stuff like that. So I basically I've had to start from sort of scratch and save up for that. I missed out on like one rent and then the other one rent. I like spoke to him and I just said basically I'm just going to have to give it to you when I've got it. I mean, there's no use trying to get like blood out of a stone. If I haven't got it, I haven't got it. So I don't like missing payments and things like that because I'm not that type of person. And I said that to him. I said I'm not like that, and I will pay you.
Becky has found a job at a local call centre and has become more and more depressed over the last few months. Starting with a singing lesson, she is determined to pick herself up and change her life for the better.
So we're going to have to just bring the sound forward a bit. But you've already started to do that.
I don't want to be a nobody, and I don't care if I never make any money. Well, I do, but it's about me being happy, and I've got to make myself happy, and that's by doing things like yoga, singing lessons, and like if I'm a happy person, then hopefully people around me will be happy too. If I'm sad, I don't want to be dragging everyone down with me. It's all to do with sort of the mind and body being connected, mind and body dualism. And I was thinking, I've got to work on my mind and my soul, and then therefore if I work on that, then the body will come after, rather than just sort of solely thinking on my outward appearance, because it's, I'm just sort of getting so bogged down with it. To be honest, it's been making me depressed.
During his 4 months of unemployment, James has not been claiming any benefits. But with his current rent worries, he has had to swallow his pride and visit the job centre.
So I'm off to sign on.
If James is successful with his claim, he can look forward to a job seeker's allowance of almost £52 a week. And with an expensive trip to Ibiza looming, this will definitely come in handy.
Well, I went out with Liz Friday night, went up some to eat, and we went to Metropolitan Bar, is it? Bar, so that was good. We were on we were drinking champagne from bottles of champagne. I'm not a normal nervous kind of guy until it's like round like women that I really do like, and I was like, oh, like panic. I'm single, and I'm not going out with anyone. And it's the first time like 4.5 years that I've been like this, and I'm not normally like this is the first time I've ever like been like this. Like I've seen like other girls and things like that, so I'm sort of like I don't know what to do. I generally I think my mum will really like her as well, because she's like quite confident and she's like really. I mean, she's a stunner as well.
Yeah, we're going to Ibiza, which will be good.
It's kind of like Becky's most wound up about it, like, because she's Ibiza queen. It's been 4 years since I last went there, so it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Some beers, mate, for the journey. It's like a 3.5 hour journey, so.
I've just sneaked out and I've got 2 minutes left, and we're meant to leave at exactly 4, and I've left it at 3 minutes to, and I'll probably get a sack, but never mind. Oh, I'm so excited! And I've had 4 hours sleep last night because we got pissed on champagne, and the night before that I had 4 hours sleep, so I'm absolutely knackered, so I'll probably be moaning in about 3 hours. But hey.
No, it's not big enough. It's not long. It's not long.
It's obviously won't fit in mine. If you take your stuff out of mine.
Yes, never.
In less than 4 hours, the housemates will be basking in 32 degrees by the pool of this luxury villa and trying to leave the tensions in the house behind them. The Balearic island of Ibiza plays host to over 250,000 Brits every year, all eager to sample the hedonistic beaches, the superstar DJs, and the anything-goes drug culture. But things are never that simple for our housemates, and with a 900-mile journey ahead of them, anything can happen.
Got 100 quid's worth of euros, 40 quid's worth of sterling. I get paid tomorrow, so I'll just use all my pay basically when I'm out there. So 250 quid for the weekend, that should see me right.
Yeah, it was about 2 hours our flight was delayed for. So we get in now. We were meant to get in for about 11, half 11. Now we get in for about 2, half 2.
The 2-hour delay has left the housemates tired and irritable, and having barely set foot on Spanish soil, things are already turning sour.
Say the answers you want to say, blah, blah, blah,
Regardless, it
whatever.
doesn't matter what everyone says. You always know better. Regardless.
Well, you know, maybe I just know better.
Maybe you just do. No matter what I do, you're better. No matter what James does, you're better.
When I believe I've done something
You
wrong.
are Mr.
No,
Perfect.
no, when I've done something wrong.
Mr. Perfect. Because I fucking know better than every fucking one else. Don't
Bex, you're
lie.
full of shit.
Nothing.
Yeah, right.
Nothing. It's just acting. That's it.
Acting?
Acting.
Right, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All you know, right, is how to, like, act in front of everyone else, and that's it. I've heard how you speak to him.
Yeah?
I've heard
Yeah, and I live in the house with
Yeah,
you.
and
I live with you. I live with you live with other people.
Gutted,
And I
gutted.
used to speak to
And
other
do you
people.
know what?
And you
Whenever
treat
I
other
meet
people.
you,
Both
whenever-
Bex.
Look,
I
I am
appreciate
selfish.
that.
I'm selfish.
Yeah,
Because
you
when
are.
whenever you do anything wrong,
You talk about me acting in front of the camera.
yeah, because you love it, because that's all you do. Whenever that
Basically,
camera's there,
everyone knows it. It's just prep for what's going to come out later in the trip. And it's starting now. Me and Becky, basically, we got our differences, and do you know what I mean? It's coming out now sooner than what I would have thought, but I ain't gonna take no shit.
he's just a complete. What can I say? He does my head in. He drives me absolutely bananas.
By the end of the trip, I think everyone will know where they stand, and in particular, me and Becky will know exactly where we stand.
This has been brewing for a while because I think Becky thinks Mark's slightly arrogant, which perhaps he is at times, and I think Mark thinks Becky has her faults, which to some extent I agree with, and to some extent I think that's just her and let her live. So I feel like I'm caught in the middle, and I understand why they've both kicked off at each other, but I respect the fact that they've actually said it, so maybe it'll clear the air and we'll have a really good holiday, so I hope so.
With the other two at each other's throats, James and Liz are drawn closer together, determined not to let the argument spoil their holiday.
I really do like her, and it's like, now it's like really, it's like really eating up inside. And I'm like, I know she knows how I feel, and that, and the thing is, we're mates with us. I know she probably doesn't even think the same.
It's not on the trolley.
After the bust-up with Mark, Becky has forgotten to pick up her luggage off the carousel.
Where's the trolley?
The bag hasn't come off, you haven't picked it up. There's none of these, no?
Nah, I didn't pick it up.
Right.
It's 3 in the morning, and the housemates eventually arrive at the villa.
You happy now? You've got me looking like shit down on camera.
Sometimes I feel like
Got to the villa, and it was just wicked. Just jumped straight in the pool. Just buzzing off the heat and the whole villa thing, and just I think we were glad to get there eventually after a few delays and a long old trek from Cardiff.
Where we stayed was just fantastic. I just really loved it, and it was brilliant.
It's the start of their first day in Ibiza, and as the others sleep off their hangovers, Becky heads back to the airport to look for her luggage.
Becky, first left the case at the airport. She had to go back for that, and then she lost her cards, money, and her wallet. So we've all had to lend her money. I'm lending her some today, which I can't really afford to, but you know, how she gonna do stuff, you know, and things like that. So gotta be done.
With money already tight for James and Liz, and Mark doubting the lost wallet story, they reluctantly agree to bail Becky out for the weekend and head for the beach.
We're just going to chill out by the beach for a while and let everyone recover from their hangovers. There's so much more to Ibiza than what you see on TV and things like that. Like, it is a really beautiful place, I thought. It's got some really nice views, and if you go to the right places, I think it's really nice. We all really wanted to go to Space today, but everyone's running out of money, and so we can't afford the tickets.
Basically, everyone's run out of money, so we've left Plan A. We left Plan B, I think we're on Plan C. We all decided that we wanted to get a nice meal in the villa tonight, and everyone said that Mark's probably the best chef here, so obviously I'm going to cook the meal.
To be honest, it's the first time he's cooked for any of us. It really is, honestly. But there we go. No, it's cool. It's nice of him.
We prepared like a chicken stir fry, special fried rice type thing. So we're all in the preparation now. Let's get cooking.
It's a good job he's cooking, because obviously I lost all my money. And I have €10. No, I don't even have that. I've got €5.
Yo! Grub's coming up, yeah, in 10. If you ain't by the table in 10 minutes, I'm dividing your share of food into my plate and the lads. Now, you ain't bothered, are you?
The housemates opt for a few cheap drinks in the local village before going on to San Antonio. As James and Liz grow closer and closer, there is still friction between Mark and Becky.
We're in Ibiza, and money doesn't count as anything at the moment between a lot of us.
I've been drinking water all night. And like everybody else who's complete pissheads.
So I've been drinking water all night.
I'm sorry, but I've been drinking water.
All night?
Yeah.
Are you ashamed of being drunk?
Not at all, no.
So why are you saying you haven't been drinking?
Why are you getting involved? He's interviewing me, not you.
Well, because I just want to.
Since Becky and Mark had that go at each other, I think maybe they both realised things about themselves, and so they've kind of changed a bit, really. Like, Becky's got an awful lot more considerate, and Mark's kind of toned down his slightly overconfident side, which has made things better in the house as well.
It's the housemates' last night on the island, and they head to Cafe Mambo to watch the sunset.
It's a hot one.
We walked into San Antonio, and that was a bit, wasn't really my cup of tea. But it was just so expensive. And when we went to Pasha, and it was like £8 a drink or something. It's like ridiculous.
And we continue live from the Cafe Mambo turntables downstairs here just after sunset. Put your hands together for our guest tonight from Madrid, Wally Lopez.
Mark spends another night by the pool, and James has moved his mattress up onto the roof.
The sun has come up, and I was just fucking knackered now.
Door is broken.
Went out last night to San Antonio. Went to Mambo's. It was a good night, actually. It was our last night, so we just had a quiet one, a few shandies. It's been absolutely fantastic, though. I've really thoroughly enjoyed myself.
The housemates are refreshed and ready to return to Cardiff. Although Mark and Becky have their differences, they are still housemates and only have to tolerate each other for another 4 weeks. Although Liz and James have grown very close, she sees him as just a good friend, as she still harbours very strong feelings for Mark.
I really needed a time away, and it was nice just to chill out by the pool, but to me, like Ibiza, I just love it so much, like from the last time I went, and it was a completely different experience when I went there this time.
Apart from Becky and Mark's argument, we all got on really well, I thought. I think we all really needed it. We'd all been a bit stressed out, and yeah, it was a good break for all of us, I think.
You know, it's safe to say, I'm not going to live with Becky. 6 months has been our fill, I think.
To me, Ibiza is like a really magical place to be. We could have just been in Mallorca or wherever, which would have been amazing.
We've got a month left, can't believe how fast. It just feels like yesterday we were all going out for our first meal, for our first taste of Cardiff life. It's really sad actually thinking about it. It's flown by.
Having had plenty of opportunities, James has yet to tell Liz his true feelings and has decided to get things off his chest as soon as they get back home.
I need a girlfriend. Good style. I really do miss having a girlfriend.
Mark's just come back from work and he's pissed out of his face.
I'm coming home, Mom!
Watch Babs.
I don't know how I look like a plumber.
Pathetic, I'm 22 years old.
Can we just turn the cameras off, please?